Your brain is a very powerful thing, extremely powerful thing. Something that we still don't fully comprehend, even though, you know, we have technology so advanced as it is. The brain, it may always be outside of our grasp. But long ago, methods and techniques, technologies of our elders were able to do incredible things, you know? Look at all of our history, look at the amazing architecture, look at the incredible feats we achieved. And yet we still don't know where the memories are. And some thought is, or a lot of thought, goes that it's uploaded and downloaded from the superconsciousness. That memories are not actually stored inside of the tissue, inside of your brain. Sure, we have a frontal cortex, we have a left and right brain, you know, we have the pineal gland. But we know some is used for motor function and stuff like this, but we don't really know where the memories are actually stored, like where the hard disk is. And that's why it's so important to repent. That's why it's so important to pray, to clear the mind. It's not just about meditating or looking in your belly button or whatever these techniques are, these things, or the, you know, the idolization of these things. There's so many channels on here talking about it. So how can you scoff? How can you, you know, not discern the reality of the fact when people are paying to join these school communities, to join these things, to learn manifestation? There's no secret to it. It's prayer. There's no special technique or something. It's just prayer. It's all there in the holy books. And the most important books, the New Testament and the Old Testament, teach us very clearly. In the New Testament, you know, it's a very easy book to read, to understand. That's why it was delivered by the Most High. Reading Matthew and John alone, you know, it's very easy to digest. It's very easy to download what you need to get on, because whatever you don't know will be provided to you. And when you pray in great supplication, you will receive. He who seeks finds. He who asks will receive, and he who knocks, the door will open. So that's all there really is to it. You don't need to keep repeating over the same thing like some pagan, you know. You don't need to keep on focusing on the same method, on the same thing, and keep repeating and repeating. Apart from prayer. And prayers, you know, they adapt. It's a living book. It adapts through to your life. That's the thing with these manifestation channels that I don't get. Their only goal seems to be to increase your sustenance, to increase your provisioning. If that's all there is, but there's so many things you can increase. There's 72 divine emanations of the Lord's light. You know? There is your genetic expression, your purpose on the earth, for why you're here, for what you're going forward through, for your current challenges. Because there are levels to your soul, and there are levels to the world that your soul is in. You know, if you're purely focused on material gain, you are creating a shadow, you are blocking out some of the Creator's light. Because it's not about material gain. It's about how you're interacting in the world. What is happening, how you are experiencing it, how you're able to love one another, how you're able to provide for other people who don't have yet, how you're able to give, and also how you're able to receive in forms of knowledge, in artistic ideas, in your endeavors, in your ventures, you know, and your adventures, in how you experience the world and what is going on in your life. Then truly you will be clothed in it, and you will walk in it, and you will walk with the Father perpetually forever. And the problems, the troubles of your past will just become lessons on how you can live in a more blessed way, in a way that really resonates, that is divine. Here they come. I thought he was gonna bite me again. Off in the water, loving it, loving life. Yes. Truly blessed. It's a beautiful day today. But thanks very much for dropping by and watching another one of my little walk and talks. It's truly great to be able to connect with everyone on here. And yeah, I hope you all have a truly blessed day. Think about it. The brain, it's a quantum computer. We're just about to break into quantum computing. We're seeing what AI can do. Ultimately, AI is just a large language model. It's just looking over the language we have, you know, turning that into numbers and coming with a response of that. Obviously, things like Grok is very exciting because it's the real-time training and the reasoning, you know, the ARC, the AGI, the agentic side of it. It's fascinating, isn't it? I think everyone needs to use Grok every day and really look into whatever they need to learn. It's the true living book, you know. You can learn so much about whatever topic you want, more than just spirituality, metaphysics, whatever, science, mathematics, investing, whatever it might be, agriculture, business, whatever question you have, you know, grok it and figure out and get to the bottom of it and learn. So it's an incredible time. And what comes next? The robotic era for sure. And we will see what comes with these quantum chips, but it's all there. We see the quantum reality in effect all the time. It is holographic and we are clothed in it. And when you allow the light, when you receive the light, it's not something that you need to ask or like pull from, because it's constantly being sent. You see the sun, it constantly burning down. It's constantly on us, right? Baking down on me, on my red head, yeah? Constantly coming down on us. A beautiful blue sky, which gives us the vitamin D. So go out, get some sunlight, let that light in, receive it. Yes? Doesn't need to do any magic hocus pocus or spells or anything. Just receiving on it. And that's it. That's all there is to it, you know. If you overly focus on materialism, you'll get an overly focused material life. You'll be maybe lacking in other areas. Creator has no lack. You know, if you only feed a plant nitrogen, it will be, sure, it will grow really fast in that aspect and be green and lush. But if without the potassium and the phosphate, yeah, it's not going to produce its yield. It's not going to have its own natural ability to fight off predators. In fact, if you overfeed it with the nitrogen, especially the urea, then the bugs are going to get in because it's going to elongate the cell wall. So everything in balance, you know. And then of course, if you feed it some silica, you feed it the calcium and magnesium, the uptake will be coming up better through it. That should be multiplied. And then you can add things like the seaweed and the humic into it, which bring the genetic expression out of the plant. There's some things you can learn on agriculture, which you can apply to life, you know, because it's all one thing, really. Ultimately, we all go back to one source, right? Divinity. The seed. The seed is the key. Yeah. So think about it. Quantum is coming. There's many interesting stocks. The data centers they are building now, it's all going to move into nuclear. Incredible times, amazing times. So be clothed in the truth, clothed in the love and light of the world. Blessed love, give thanks for life always.